Zionist.
Yo, proper Jew. Aye.
That's the right reaction. That's how you should react when you see a Jew. Pure excitement.
Bro, he looks AI.
Bro, you're AI, bro. You're artificial intelligence, bro. You're not
No,
real.
I'm
trying to
just
separate
intelligence.
us.
There's
Let me
nothing
guess, let me guess.
artificial. Nothing
a Zionist?
artificial, just intelligence.
Are you a Zionist?
Of course. Are you blind?
He's blind. He's blind, bro.
Well, you're like the least obvious one, you know.
Yeah, I'm in disguise. I'm undercover.
What, for who?
I work for who? The Mossad.
So what are you saying? Free Palestine?
No, I'm saying free Palestine from Hamas. I'll say. I'll give you that.
How do you know Hamas are bad?
Because they murder babies, kidnap women, rape.
That's what Israel do.
La, astaghfirullah.
Yeah.
Right,
Right, are you like an English Israeli?
English is yeah.
Bro,
That's mad, you know.
I thought he's behind. I thought you're behind enemy lines, bro. I thought you're on the
in
other side.
Jerusalem.
I thought you were Palestinian in territory, bro.
Yeah.
You're like undercover.
So I'm not. I'm in Israeli territory. I'm in Israel. I was born in England, live in Jerusalem.
So what religion are you?
He's Jew, bro.
Yeah,
He said it.
are you
Are you stupid?
Huh?
like you're not even artificial intelligence. You're just dim.
You know what I like? You're a good Jew, you know.
Exactly.
We're all good Jews. We follow the deen, the sunnah of Musa sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So we're all good.
Nah, you
No,
got
he's
the
fucking
intelligence.
with us.
You're undercover agent.
I
You're
told
Muslim.
you, it's not artificial intelligence. It's just
You're Muslim.
It's just Jewish intelligence. I'm JI.
Shit, bro.
What's he streaming this on?
Are you streaming?
Yeah, I'm not streaming, but recording.
Oh,
That's
What's your
sick, you know.
channel?
Israel Advocacy Movement.
Oh, who could have guessed, man?
Oh my days.
Yeah, what gave it away that I'm a Zionist? How could you have possibly guessed?
How could I
you
guess?
even guess I'm Jewish?
There's probably the big fucking patch of Zionist across your hoodie, bro. It's something to do with that, you know.
So I'm guessing the three of you are Muslim.
Three of us are Palestine. We free Palestine.
Yeah.
You're three or free? Three Palestine.
Three of the free Palestine. But I rate you, you know. I rate you.
Yeah. Jazakallah khairan.
Right, so let me ask you a question. What do you think of, when they made Buzz Lightyear gay?
No, we watch different shows, mate. I'm reading history.
You've
books
never
and-
seen Toy Story,
No,
bro.
it's
You
a
said
new
you were
one.
born
It's a
in
new
England.
one. It's a new one.
So I'm religious. We don't watch television. We read books. You should do that too, because then you'd know what a Jew is. So,
I had a Jew friend in
watching
primary
Toy
school.
Story.
Huh?
Stop watching Toy Story. Go to the madrasa, pick up a book, and learn.
What the hell? Bro, he's doing me. Right, listen, ask me a question I know.
Ask you a question, you know. Okay.
Yeah.
Who was the first ruler of a country called Palestine?
Prophet.
Muhammad.
No, one of them.
No, Palestine. Not the Jews. I know the Jews have lived there. I'm saying who was the
Bro, don't ask me Islamic question.
An Islamic question. Okay.
Yeah.
Who was Sophia?
Sophia. Give me the Islamic name.
Sophia is the Islamic name. She was the wife of Muhammad. One of the wives of Muhammad.
Is that not Aisha?
Aisha is one of the wives. He had several. The man
Oh
had a
yeah.
lot of
Well,
wives.
bro, you gotta ask me about the first wife, innit? That's the one I remember.
The only questions I could ask you about Aisha are around the age, and you wouldn't like those questions. We'll stick with.
Alright, ask me another question.
Okay.
Ask him an easier one.
An easier one. What are the five pillars of Islam?
That's not an easy one.
What? Are you fucking idiot?
Ask me another question.
Okay. Right. Okay. Let me think of who do you pray to?
Bro, that's too hard for him.
Well, bro, come on, that's too much hard. Come on, to God.
Allah.
But in Arabic, Habibi.
Huh?
In Arabic, not the English.
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Thank you. Okay, we're getting there. Okay.
Right.
Next question. What is the Sunnah?
Oh, Sunnah, yeah. Follow the prophet.
I feel like Ali Dawah at the moment.
Who's that?
The guy who spreads dawah on
Ali Dawah's a YouTuber who tries to make people Muslim.
Oh, do you know a guy called Aki Ayman?
Wait, I've got something I need.
No. No, but I feel like I
Ayman.
should know Aki Ayman. He's
Huh?
I feel like I should know Aki Ayman. Is he a YouTuber, TikToker?
You should. You said you were Jewish and you don't know Aki Ayman.
Yeah. Aki
Huh?
Ayman, he's Jewish?
Do you know him?
Block Dawah. No. No.
You don't know him?
You know him, King Von.
I can't say the other one. I can only say the guy with the Sunna-looking beard.
Look, he's behind King Von.
Who's he?
Who is he?
He's
Hold
the
on,
guy. He made O Block.
He made O Block in Chicago.
Oh, what's O Block?
He made all of O Block Muslim.
Ah, so he is that how you guys came to Islam in prison? That explains so much.
Oh, wow!
What you are doing is you're killing little kids in Palestine. Though.
No, that would be Hamas, Habibi. That would be Hamas.
No, it's IDF as well.
So I explain it as simple a way as I can. So you've seen the horrendous footage, the videos, the pictures of Gaza. Almost every building's destroyed. They say up to 70% of the buildings. Yeah.
Well, no, we barely see it because.
Let him explain.
So
No, let me-
I'm just saying you've seen it. I've seen the pictures. You've seen the pictures of Rafah, of Khan Yunis, of city after city, which is just entire sections of it level to the ground. They say 70%, according to the United Nations, 70% of the buildings have been damaged or destroyed. So why is that? Why has there been such a large level of devastation? And it's very simple. Hamas invaded Israel, kidnapped our babies, Holocaust survivors, the innocent, and took them back and housed them in, I know you guys probably aren't in London from your accent, but in a network of tunnels which is bigger than the London Underground. And the tunnels went under hospitals and everything else. So they basically they brought the war to Gaza and placed the civilians between Israel and themselves. And so Israel had to fight a battle in one of the most densely populated areas in the world. 2 million people live in this tiny spot of land. It's tiny. And so if 70% of the buildings have been destroyed, Israel's dropped a lot of bombs and taken down a lot of buildings, yeah? You've seen the pictures. So you'd expect 70% of the people to be killed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but there hasn't been. A fraction of that's been killed. 70% of 2 million is, who wants to answer the question? Do Jebediah?
This one's good at maths.
Yeah, go on.
140,000.
1.4
1.4 million.
Yes, 1.4 million, yeah. So we'd expect to see 1.4 million dead Palestinians, but we don't. Why is that? And I'll tell you why. Israel goes to great lengths to minimize Palestinian civilian casualties, while Hamas goes to great lengths to maximize them. And I'll give you an example. Israel makes millions of phone calls warning before they'll take down buildings. Israel will drop millions of flyers warning of a pending incursion in an area. Israel will create humanitarian corridors for Palestinians to escape. Israel will enable 1.7 million tons of aid to enter the Gaza Strip. This isn't enemy people. We're at war with Gaza, yet we let 1.7 million tons of aid into the Strip. Why is that? Because we want to minimize civilian casualties. So unless you've got another explanation, you have to be able to tell me why the death toll, according to Hamas, and they inflate the numbers, is 50,000, including all of their terrorists that we've killed, 50,000 instead of 1.4 million.
Can I ask you a question?
Please.
All right. How do you say all these lies so convincingly? I actually need to know.
How do I say all these lies convincingly?
Yeah, how do you say all these lies so convincingly? Because you know yourself that's not what's going on.
So tell me,
You know that Israel had been attacking Palestine for years. You know, 100 years ago, Israel wasn't even a country. Israel wasn't even recognized as a country. It's always been.
Listen, Habibi, Palestine has never been a country.
Palestine was the country. Israel is a new thing.
Really? So if Palestine was a country, name its ruler, name its borders, name one ruler.
You've took all that stuff away.
No, no.
So what was before
look at-
1947? What was that?
So before 1947, so in 1920s, Britain was awarded. So basically, it was the Ottoman Empire. You know, they're the Ottomans. They're the Turks. They're a huge Muslim empire, and they had in their land Israel. There were Jews, Christians, Muslims living in the land. Britain defeated the Ottomans in World War One with the Allies, and the League of Nations said to Britain, "You can have a mandate over Palestine on the condition you establish a Jewish national home there, because guess what, Habibi? That's where the Jews are from. Suleiman, Dawood, Musa. Well, Musa never made it there, but here, Yehoshua, these were all Yahud.
You look like Stone Cold Steve Austin. You know?
What?
Do you know who Stone Cold Steve Austin
Nah,
is?
he does.
No.
You've never watched WWE?
No,
I know what it is. It's wrestling.
Did you ever watch it?
No.
Bro, seriously.
He said no. He said
He doesn't
no.
watch it.
Seriously,
Stone
no,
Cold,
I
The
haven't
Rock,
watched
John
Toy
Cena. Come on, John Cena. You know John Cena.
I only know him because of a guy called Mo Dean who spoke to
Mo
him.
Dean.
You know Modine.
He's
You
a
know
friend
him.
of mine.
Wait, have you ever
He's your
spoken?
friend.
Yeah.
Swear Modine's your friend.
Wait, so you
Yes,
can call him
yes,
up.
yes.
Call Modine right now.
I'm not going to call Mo Dean right
Please
now. I can
call
show
him,
you
please.
messages between.
He's at my idol, bro.
He's your idol. You need to
Not like
set that-
idol.
Have you
not
ever
worship,
argued with
not
Mod-
worshiping, not
Have you ever
worshiping.
argued with Modine? This
no,
time?
we tend to agree more.
Seriously.
Yeah, actually.
Because he's against
He's a
he's
Shi'a,
against
though.
extremist Muslims. I'm against extremist Muslims.
Yeah,
I'll send you.
Oh, you're also against extremist Jews, aren't you?
He's just.
Yeah, I'm against extremism wherever it
So
comes
we're all just against extremism.
100%.
that's the real problem here, right?
That's the problem, bro.
Wait.
This is the guy.
I can
Hold
see
on.
why you watch him. Did you start watching him in prison?
Before prison.
Yeah.
Do you know who it is?
No, no idea.
Can you see his face properly?
I can see like he's wearing a leather waistcoat with a skull on it,
hold on.
and he's got his top off.
Up or low?
Lower, lower. Not too low.
Shit.
But yeah, he's bald as well.
This is Stone Cold Steve Austin. This is what I think he looks like.
I can see him. You say what?
He's a wrestler.
You kind
Okay.
of look like.
He's
You
not
look
a Jew,
like
though.
him.
He's not a Jew.
He's smaller than me. He doesn't hit the
Stone Cold's not smaller than you. Come on. Stone Cold's massive. He won. Stone Cold's a sick WWE wrestler. He was supposed to. He was like.
So maybe he's Yehudi.
Huh?
So maybe he's a Yehudi. Maybe he's Yehudi.
What does that mean?
Jewish in Arabic.
No, I actually think Stone Cold would be anti-Jew. You know,
You think?
not because of what you do. I just feel like he's the type of guy.
Just like racist. Isn't it?
He looks slightly racist. Do you think he likes Muslims?
No, I don't think so either.
I don't
you
think he
know.
likes anyone.
But I still like him. You get me?
Innit?
What about John Cena? Do you think he likes Muslims?
Who?
John
John
Cena.
Cena, yeah,
Yeah,
he used to
Cena,
say
Cena,
Eid
sorry,
Mubarak
that's
on Eid. I love John Cena. John Cena's good. Even Ronaldo loves Muslims. You know, I seen something. You know Messi.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. I know how you know Messi because you guys had him under control in Israel, and that's why you rigged the World Cup. You rigged the Copa
You're
America.
playing-
You
you're
rigged
just saying it,
everything
man.
for Messi. You rigged
Can I ask you a
everything for
question?
Messi.
Because you see the Jews behind everything. Like we ruined the World Cup.
No, not for
Wait,
everything,
wait.
just for Messi.
Listen,
no. Let me speak. Let me speak my Messi point. Let me
Listen.
speak my Messi point.
Listen, he's just.
I
He's
have
just,
to ask-
he's just crying because Messi won the World Cup.
No. I don't think you're behind everything, but what I do know you're behind is you made Messi. You controlled Messi. You controlled the World Cup. You controlled Copa America. You made it happen 5 times in the last 10 years when it's supposed to be a tournament that only happens every 3 or 4 years. You controlled it, so Messi looks like the goat. And the other thing is, I'm not being anti-Semitic. But Jews also control the media. So when you had Messi doing all these things, you had the media as well. You know what that is? It's too big. It's like 2 big titties.
What the
They just go perfectly together. You made Messi look out to be the GOAT when the real GOAT is Portuguese Ronaldo.
This is the craziest conspiracy theory I've ever heard.